Here, Aquascapes of Michiana. Get ready to love your backyard, building your dreams one boulder at a time. And I am back in Southern California here, where we did just that. We built the Avenger Pond. I am back here to show you guys what it looks like 1.5 years later. And just let me tell you, this thing looks, I say it a lot, man. It's kind of my catchphrase. Absolutely amazing. Couldn't be prouder of all the people that were involved in this project. Carl Petit, Jeff Michaels, Aaron Wiley, Matt Griffin, guys that I have forged a very deep bond with, who are actually going to be with us at a project here in August at the Potawatomi Zoo, our local zoo right there in South Bend, Indiana, right next to Notre Dame. And we are going to be doing the water feature for the new giraffe exhibit. A lot of people got a lot of hype going on for it. We already got the boulders out there. It's going to be great. But without further ado, let me show you guys what the Avenger Pond looks like finished. Yeah, right.
When we started the game. And now it looks like this.
Oh, this is awesome. Oh, and I see we got Bernie's second bridging. Yeah, I didn't even see this yet. Oh, that's so cool. That is awesome. That is not even close to what that looked like when I left.
Not yet, but that works for you.
That would be great. I would love a beer.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, you can, don't tempt me with a good time.
You just take a look at all.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. Oh yeah. So arrowroot, right?
No, taro.
Taro, that's right.
According to Ed Ballou, this is like a, second to hyacinth in phosphate absorption.
Really?
So if you want to absorb phosphates,
Taro
or elephant ear. You haven't seen the pond.
Elephant ear, yeah, we can't have elephant ear. So it's similar, but it's not elephant ear. It's we call this arrowroot.
Well, out here, when you're this close to Hawaii.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Look at how big that one is over there by the fountainscape.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's awesome. And this is literally the wetland that you see everybody working on, where Joe came scrambling Scam.
This was in the video this morning.
This is in the video. This is the video from yesterday.
Yep. We chose to let the fountain skids, you know, kind of grow out, get their natural patina going.
Oh, nice.
And we're intentional about not cleaning it.
This area, yeah, just letting it do its thing, letting
it do its thing.
Letting nature do what nature does. That is awesome. Oh, that is so cool.
So we're out here doing maintenance on this thing every week. Doing the how's that?
I love this.
What's that?
This is just awesome.
Hey, remember the last time you were here, the putting green hadn't come down?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, here comes our beers.
Oh, beers.
The artist.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
One there.
Thank you very much, son. So yeah, remember when we were building this? This is all
This is
staged
the
up
only
above
job
the
site to where I've actually came back and the client served me a beer. So all of my clients who are watching my YouTube channel right now, keep this in mind.
Do you remember when we were here last? That this is where we staged 1 million
Oh
pounds
yeah,
of rock.
yeah. This is a million pounds of rock.
1 million pounds of rock staged right here. Truckload after truckload after truckload, non-stop.
So I'm interested to see how this. You know where I'm going, right?
You're going to the tree.
I'm going to the tree. But I'm also intrigued because I'm surprised that you guys are able. Remember how many times we had to rebuild this? Like basically, I brought an employee from Northern Indiana just to rebuild this all day long. That is so cool. You guys are able to get this back to where it should be. And nothing got damaged. That's awesome. But yes. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going back to the area that was just shown in last week's video. As you guys can see, right there, that is the famous branch that somebody... So this was a continuous hard line right here. Somebody accidentally hit a tree, bent this bracket, and broke the hard line right there, clean off. So we went ahead and replaced it with a soft hydraulic hose, getting it hooked back up, so that way we can continue to move material, getting that bad boy back up and running. Not me. I didn't do it. It was not me. It was Carl. But somebody hit moving liner and blew a hydraulic line, and as you guys can see, they did a really good job cleaning up all the oil and stuff. And as you guys can remember, this is where I lived for 4 whole weeks. That is the RV pad right here behind me. That is a 1991 29-foot Class C motorhome, and her name is Bessie. And we brought her all the way from Northern Indiana to Southern California. And this is what we were doing all day yesterday. That Don was so gracious and kind to let us park my RV right here, and we were able to stay here and work. And I ate my breakfast and had my coffee right here in a lawn chair every single morning. This was, yep. So, as you guys remember, or as you guys are seeing in the video, as you guys have seen in the videos, there's not really a whole bunch of access back here, but we were able to get this area right here. There's the tree that I ate the green orange from. These 2 trees right here is where I ate my first green orange. It was absolutely delicious. But this lane right here, this is where we staged all of our boulders. This is 1 million pounds of boulders plus even more gravel, and that is the gate that we had to send it all through. So everything came from there, went through there, went over this little hill right here with the retaining wall, back down the hill and into the backyard. That is great.
That is a big spot. What triggered it is sudden change in water temperature.
Ooh, look at all the babies running around. That's my waterfall right there. I built that whole thing right there. That is my waterfall right there. That's Carl's, no, that's Jeff Michaels' waterfall. And then Carl's waterfall is on that side. So as you guys can see, we've got great flow here, great sound. The fish, as you guys can kind of see all the bubbles and stuff like that on the water. The fish are actually spawning right now. They're actually making babies. They're doing what koi fish do. You can actually see, I don't know if you guys will be able to see on my camera, but we've actually got little babies running around. So here are our koi fish right there. Now that right there is 6.5 feet deep. That is how, now obviously we've got growth on the rocks. Look, there's a little baby right there. There's 2 little babies. Now obviously you are still going to get growth on the rocks and things like that. That is completely normal and natural. That is how that works. That is biofilm. That's not algae or anything like that. But you can see we've got amazing water quality here. We got our 2 aerators in right there. We've got our tee box that we made. But yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. That looks, there's my waterfall right there. My sunglasses are right there, buried in that rock right there. Awesome. That looks so great. So great. I love this. So, as you guys can see right here, we've got a golf tee box. Don likes to bring his friends out here and they have a great time. They tee off from here over onto the putting green over there, and then they put their ball in, and they have kind of a little contest right here. But this was a peninsula that was never involved in the original design or any of the plans or anything like that. We kind of created this spot right here, just kind of looking at the layout of the land, and we already knew that Don wanted to put his golfing green, his putting green over there, and so we just decided to do this kind of on a whim and through the idea by Don, and you know, he absolutely loved the idea and wanted to get it done, so that's what we did. But yeah, we got a great waterfall right here. Carl Petit did this one specifically. That is his baby right there. Jeff Michaels put this one together. That's the front of what I was just showing you guys on the back side. That is what Jeff Michaels did. And then this is the one that I built for Don myself. So looking great, absolutely fantastic. Everything is grown in so well. Everything looks so full and lush. Everything's in bloom, so much color, so many different plants. We've got the beautiful koi fish just swimming around. We got the babies. Oh man, Don, you've got a lot of babies. A lot of koi babies. Look at them. The little koi babies around. But this looks great. This looks absolutely fantastic. Oh look, we got a koi fish right there, hanging out, doing what koi fish do, eating what's on the bottom. We got another Bernie bridge. And then we've got the very first wetland that we actually worked on back here. Well, actually the first 2 that we worked on back here. So we got 2 wetland filters that are back here, and then this whole thing flows out right over to there. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful.
The other one
So we tried to get out of before and didn't move it. It's absolutely part of the world.
It's huge.
That's 14 months old.
Wow. 14 months. And what is this?
It's a Bengal tiger lily.
Bengal tiger lily. Wow, okay. My stepmom's favorite lilies are tiger lilies, but they don't look like that. That's mad, dude, that's...
Can you imagine this? This has been thriving at 100 degree heat. Today's temperature, we're at 92 degrees or so, more or less right now. But the temperatures are gonna just continue to climb. So in one of Chris's videos, he's talking about the geothermal temperature stabilization where the way we engineered the wetland filters. That's what's happening underneath this plant, and this plant is thriving on that, as well as these other
we got irises right there?
Irises.
Yeah, these are all irises.
Look at this one here about ready to bloom. Check this one out. Look at this guy. Oh no, he's already bloomed. These are seeds.
Yep, this guy's already bloomed right here. Yeah, normally irises don't bloom until later in Indiana. So yeah, wow.
I can't wait to bloom out here.
Yeah, I guess.
So Chris, you being the trained aquascape guy, you look down here, you see this wetland. Do you see a dirty or do you see a clean wetland?
No, I see clean.
Why do you say that?
Because of just the water, just the water clarity. I mean, yeah, we're achieving natural sedimentation, and that's the entire point of a wetland filter, is to reduce the water flow by at least 93%, so that way we achieve natural sedimentation, and that's exactly what has happened here.
Yeah. So when we look at this kind of a wetland, a lot of customers are gonna be like, "Oh, it's time to clean it."
Nope. You'll strip everything out, everything that's good that's in here, and you'll basically restart your system back to scratch.
And we don't want that,
Nope.
especially this time of year. If there was ever a time of year for us to go and clean this, I think I'm gonna recommend that we do an exploratory cleaning on the wetlands come maybe late October. The first
I would
week of
agree.
November.
I would
So
agree.
This upcoming year, that'll give us a full 20 months worth of time between cleanings. And at that point, I'm sure that we'll have plenty of sludge we'll be pumping off of this. But this one looks like this, the next one looks like that, and the far one by the fountainscapes looks like that.
Yep.
And they all are functioning beautifully.
All functioning great. Look at that water clarity. I mean, yeah, you see stuff on the bottom. Once again, guys, wetland filters are designed to create natural sedimentation, and that's what this is. This is natural sedimentation. Water clarity is absolutely crystal clear. So yeah, this is working perfectly. And that water is cold. On top of that, that water is cold.
Hey, Chris,
So yeah.
it's hard to believe that's 10,000 gallons an hour.
Yes,
running through that right
that is 10,000 gallons an hour running through that right now.
And so you got 10,000 going through this. It's spilling over to where the cannas are, or to
The tiger lilies.
the tiger lilies. There's another wetland beyond that, and now we're combining that. Now we got 20,000
20,000.
gallons. So just on this one leg of the pond, you got 20,000 gallons an hour flowing through here.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is awesome.
So
This is great.
The questions people talk about is how much water can we flow through a wetland? In the last 18 months since we built this pond, I can't tell you how many contractors around the country are asking, what's an appropriate flow rate to go through? The answer is, I don't know.
Whatever works.
I don't know. But no, the reality is that the environment in the desert in Southern California is completely different than where we're going to be going up to in Michigan at the end of the summer, in Indiana, and in Minnesota, and or in
Wisconsin.
What's the other one I got going on? Harley Cappy in New Mexico. So these things are dependent. The flow rate is really dependent on the region, number one, on the load that's going through it, number two, the size of the pond, of course. But regardless of how it's going, the surface area needs to be able to slow that water down. And you just said it a minute ago, that water is what? Is that hot or cold?
That is cold.
Why?
Because once again, not only are we using it for natural sedimentation, cleaning the water, we're actually using it for temperature control as well.
Oh, that is cold.
That's cold.
That is cold.
Like that's Like, are you sure you want me to spear you into the pond?
I don't know. I think I need to go swimming. I brought my American trunks.
Yeah, right? Wow. That's awesome. This has turned out great. Like, I haven't gotten to see any of this. This was still all sand when I left. So this is awesome. Yes, I love the lizards. I love them. I love the lizards. I don't have that.
I know. Hey, Chris, where's the bullshit lizard?
What?
You don't remember the bullshit?
No, I
lizard
don't.
with his neck and all that stuff?
Oh yeah. I forgot all about that. Just the plant life you guys got here is just awesome. I love this. Can you believe that? Absolutely. We even got a school of koi fish coming around right there, just hanging out, chilling out in their environment, just being happy. The water quality on this, I mean, those koi fish right there are about 5 feet deep. They're hanging out about a foot above the ground, a foot above the surface. Right there where they're at, that's about 3 feet deep right there. And they're all just kind of circling around. So they're at about 3 feet depth right there. And that is how crystal clear all of this water is. We got a beachhead right here. This is actually sand that was planned and put there on purpose. So we got all our koi fish over here. We got a peninsula, which is also a tee box for Don and his friends to tee off over the pond onto the putting green over there, having a great time with his buddies. And we got our magnificent waterfalls right over here. That is actually my waterfall that I built myself. The middle one is actually built by Jeff Michaels from Pondering Waters, and the one all the way over here on the left was built by our very own Carl Petit. And then we got our signature step out rocks right here that were actually the brainchild of Matt Griffin from Primetime Lawn in Houston. So absolutely amazing. I am amazed by how well this water feature has done, how much that the clients love it. I mean, Don literally just got done serving me 2 beers. I have never in my life had a client serve me a beer when I came back to a job site. So my clients back home in Indiana, remember that. I'll come back. It'd be nice to have a beer. But that's everything here for us today, guys. And Carl and I are actually gonna go to Temecula. He's actually gonna put me to work because, you know, when you're basically the Hulk, why not use his help when you got it? So I'll catch you guys later. See ya.